Hey, what's up, guys? So, welcome to my part two of Earth 2, and I'm just gonna jump straight into this, and I want to discuss how can I make money. All right, how can we make money? There are currently three available things, but there will be in total six, and I find the latter very interesting. But let's first discuss the starting three. So there's obviously your land value. So last week, this is my video. Thanks you guys for liking it and viewing it. To me, this is a really big deal because I haven't uploaded anything on my channel in ever, and I got you guys really like this. That's a good amount of views for a week. I'm happy. Um, but let me show you that $3,700 mark. I know, and I want to apologize because I know I said I bet you in a week it will be at 9,000, and I was wrong. I'm sorry. It's actually at a little over 11,000. My apologies. Ha. So, anyways, it feels crazy, guys, to look at that number like compounding every day. It makes no sense. It's growing by a little over 1,000 a day now. This is crazy. Anyways, that is definitely one way to sort of make money. You still got to sell it. So you sell it on this marketplace here. And my logic is this. I'm very conservative, even though I'm totally risking my money on this crazy site, this idea. But I believe, based on the numbers of just how much everything is growing so rapidly, I do believe more so in this concept than even the company itself. And that's good. This is all still just an intangible, speculative experiment in my eyes, but I'm enjoying it because here's my conservative view. I can't get back 11,000 on the market. I think I can get back, if I was patient with it, I think I can get back 60% of that. Meaning sell everything on average for 40% off. I'm sure there are some things I can sell where I could sell it easily for 10 to 20% off. And there are other things which I might have to sell for half off. And I'll go over why in a moment. But so let's just say, yeah, 40% off. But here's the thing. A week ago, I put in, $3,000, or well, to say, actually a week ago I was up to 3,800, but 10 days ago, I suppose, I put in 3,000. So yeah, this is just insane to nearly quadruple. By tomorrow, it will be all quadrupled my money. So let's say tomorrow I begin the sales process, which hell no I wouldn't, but let's say it was 12,000. I'm saying even if I were to do it for half off, I would quickly get rid of all that land. And so that would be $6,000 in my pocket. And therefore, I would have made 100% back my investment. Who the hell makes 100% ROI in around 10 days? All right. So what I'm guessing, this is my next prediction, is this number right here is going to be by before February. So let's say whatever, January 30th. It will be at over $40,000. That is my next prediction. That is insane. So, let's discuss other ways that we can make money, though. Number 2 is land income tax. Boy, what a freaking confusing thing this is. To me, it has no rhyme or reason. Just being, I think it's awesome. I didn't even know about it, to be honest. I heard of it, like the income tax. I thought that was just our marketplace, our country's value compounding. I didn't know that the money would start showing up in this, I guess you could call it this escrow account. So, money shows up here for me because I haven't put in $1, since I put in the initial 3K. But money shows up here still thanks to actually number 3, which is referral codes from, honestly, you guys, and number 2, which is fascinating as hell. But it's kind of confusing and kind of upsets me. So here's the way that, if I understand correctly, there are 4 classes of land. If you're in class 4, like United States at this point, I'm pretty sure it's class 4, you're not making any money. If you're in class 3, you're barely making any money. You want to make money from ideally class 1, and if not, class 2 does you some good as well. At least that's the word on the streets. Have I personally seen it happen for my own account? Yes. It shocked the hell out of me. It was when I made I was only up to around, let's say, $4,000 in my account, and I had the same amount, actually, around $16 show up in my account. And I thought it was from referrals, but this video didn't even have like 100 views yet. So I was like, what's going on, And I looked up all the, you can look up your transactions, and I clicked on the land that was giving me the bonus, and it was land I had already purchased. So that was really insane to see. But to be honest, it has not been happening on a daily basis. I've been getting on average around this amount now on a daily basis, but that's actually thanks to this last $16 must be all referrals. At least when I looked at it, I could double check. I mean, transactions. Also, another thing just to mention, I'm really impressed with how this company has at least handled their site not like crashing. As you can see right now, this is heavy latency, but in terms of like me not being able to log in, it's never been an issue. And if it ever is an issue, I got one quick hack for you guys. You might go through login and it says like we're working on our servers. Just go to buy land, and that will bypass the login issue. So that was a cool little hack to learn. I mean, worst comes to worst, you could always try in a different browser as well. I've been personally trying it out. Well, I've been evenly doing it through all three. I have a Mac, so it's Safari, Firefox, and Chrome. I don't know how it is on Internet Explorer, or if you use, I don't know, Opera, whatever that thing. Does anybody use that? All right, but let's check out transactions history again. Okay, so I could just tell you right off the bat if I recognize, like, I didn't buy from something called the Marshall Islands, so thanks for using my code. Where have I bought from? I don't think I would have bought just one tile from there. Yeah, like none of this stuff is mine. But there was a point when this was mine and it was giving me, this tax stuff that's being talked about. But at the moment, it just has no rhyme or reason. It's not making any sense with this tax stuff because it just happened like a week ago. I want to say it only happened for one. I would love for it to happen every single day. I clearly have a ton of class 1 and class 2 properties because I'm a logical person that says the odds. Let's look at this. All right. I'm just saying, if the United States, right, is at, come on, you could load. If the United States is just a spoiler alert, it's at $20 right now. To me, that's insane. Like, when is the madness going to stop? When is that value going to... I knew it would hit 20. I know it will hit 100 one day. I just didn't expect it to go from $6 to $20 in a week. That kind of superseded my expectations. Great. So let's try this again. You could do it, little engine. It's not happening, is it, guys? It's not perfect, but at least you could buy land now. Oh, you know what I could do? Does it show the little ticker symbol here? I know sometimes it shows like this. It's like a Wall Street, and it shows the countries like floating on by. But I wanted to say that regardless, the second place country is probably, I want to say, United Kingdom. And that's at like $4. You got a lot of countries now at $2 and $1, like Australia, Canada. Here we go. So yeah, United Kingdom's at 4. So let's look at something like Canada, okay? Or you know what? Let's look at China. Why not? China, in terms of like their GDP, in terms of their population, in terms of, I'm in America, but sadly they're innovating way better than we are at this point, for a communist state. But with that being said, they are 1/10 the price. So I'm just saying the likelihood of United States 10xing to one damn tile being $200, it's got to slow down soon. It's not like people are going to keep on, buying these tiles to get it up to that point. That's my theory. However, China, I think that the likelihood of them 10xing to $20, there's no doubt in my mind. If I always keep saying, like I said in last video, wherever the United States peaks at, every other country, at least second world country, can definitely hit that benchmark as well. There's no doubt in my mind. So, yep, United Kingdom, Australia, a lot of these European countries, all these guys, even India. Even India is going to make it to the party, I have a feeling. It'll be $20 a tile. That's crazy. So you could 20x your profit, but can you 20x and make this $400 a tile? I don't know. I'd have to... If the VR and AR gets implemented and it's actually decent, then that might be the case. But right now, I'm pretty conservative about that view, and I don't really think it's got to slow down. And I'll be honest, I'm really into watching patterns, and my brain's been overall noticing that whatever the percentile that this has been going up, everything else has evenly been behind it. Meaning all right, so check this out. If this was $20 and United Kingdom is 1/5, right? Then I'm saying that when this was $5, or bad at math, but I want to say, yeah, is that right? 4 times 5 is 20. So if this was 5, 1 times 5, yeah. I want to say that United Kingdom, I remember actually, I think it was $1 when this was $6. So yeah, it's been roughly the same thing. If this is about 25% less for Australia. So yeah, when United Kingdom was I think $1.10 or whatever, Australia might have been around 70 something cents. So it's been pretty evenly following each other, but that can't stay forever. I don't see this going too much further. I could be wrong. And then I think these will catch up. So instead of United Kingdom being 1/5 the price, I see it being half the price of the United States. That's where I'm trying to get at. So there's much more reason to invest into the other, just checking my battery health, don't mind me, into the other countries. Personally, if I were you guys right now, still don't think it's too crazy to invest in this lower half. But if you just want to be like me and just do a ton of tiles, got over 15,000 tiles, then you're going to have to get countries that are still around 20 cents. And there's still some decent ones. I want to say I remember Poland was still relatively cheap. There's some vacationing countries. Maybe Jamaica is still relatively cheap. Some things that I just would bet on more than others. But yeah, can you guess where we are now? Who's that Pokemon? It's Miami. All right, so let's say you wanted to, by the way, you wanted to buy this beautiful $20 ocean thing. Just in case you guys don't know how it works with the referral code, you just put it right here. And don't forget to keep applying it every single time, because sometimes they'll try to the system will try to outsmart you and forget oh, I don't remember a referral code. So then you buy your next one and then you don't get the discount. So just fun facts. What else do I got to tell you though? Oh, let's go back to this. So this new stuff, this is that ticker symbol I was talking about, by the way. This is crazy. So I have no idea what this is going to be. This just sounds so fun. Find loot, treasure. According to my research on this, they're really going to try to implement the game phase sooner than we think. And that's cool. Honestly, a part of me is a little bit worried about that. I really hope that they've got their shit together. Personally, with all the money they have coming in, if I were them, I would try to bring in some really big people in the VR AR industry because that's just my 2 cents on it. This is like make or break time right here when the game aspect, gets implemented. Anyways, so yeah, I wonder how this will work. Like I was starting to even consciously think like should I be in Africa right now like looking for like, like where they mine diamonds? Like should I not avoid the trees, Like when I said last time about just buying a bush. I don't know, is it like Fortnite? Can I So that's going to be really interesting. This I didn't even think about that. This is good actually. This is why it's good to have some like buildings, because then advertisers could totally put in their advertisements. Wow. Digital assets, so you could build on land you own. But if you're building on land you own, what about the land that already has like my parents' house built on it? You know what I mean? Do I excavate, or what's the word? I can't tear it down, can I? And then at the same time, what if like a bunch of people own pieces of the Eiffel Tower? So like, it's like all or nothing, right? Like you can't get rid of the Eiffel Tower. I just don't get how that's gonna work. Like, are you just building on the plain land that you have? It's gonna be very interesting what the hell they're conjuring up. Definitely make or break for sure. But yeah, that's what I've gathered from it. A lot of times I've been buying, by the way, if I like just type in something like, because I figure, I was trying to type in Singapore. If you type in like just a main country, see how it doesn't take you to the most attractive part in the country? But, I don't know if like that's where everybody's like portaling to, then maybe it might be good to just land something right here. You know what I mean? For even real estate purposes. Because like you end up teleporting to this starting point of a forest, and maybe you could go and see an advertisement for some Pepsi. Yeah. However this is going to work, I don't know. A lot of people have been having now the same idea as me, right? That's why it's all covered. But I'm telling you, there's still probably countries where you could teleport it to just by naming the main country, and it still hasn't been fully purchased. I mean, look at this. There's nothing else purchased except for this weird little spot right here. I think I'm the one who purchased stuff alongside here. I could be wrong. I don't even remember. Oh, wow. Oh, more was purchased. My bad. I still do think I purchased stuff along here a while back. I guess it's just lagging. So, yeah, that's my thought process on... other than that, it's pretty obvious. Like, if you get, like, you're in New York City and you get some big tower-like buildings that are noticeable, you can totally make money off of that. So yeah, that's kind of everything. I still say try to buy cheap. I think it's really silly to try to buy, like things at $20. Like I want to bring up, one other point. It's this. Let's look at Tesla stock. It is $700 right now, okay? Which is so stupid. I'm a big fan of Elon Musk, but man, that is so stupid and overinflated that you wouldn't believe how dumb that is. But the point is, thanks to a bunch of like Robinhood bros, this is the landscape we live in. Now, here's a fun fact. A year ago, or less than a year ago, they had like a stock split. So technically, this isn't even $700. There's people that for every share they had, just got it split into 5. So really, to them, it's just kind of like it's $3,500 a share. All right, that's nuts. Here's why they did the split: because a lot of people aren't gonna buy this at $3,500 a share. It's going up so high, they might do a stock split again. I would if I were them. That's it. Because imagine stock splitting again. And now, you split it again like 5 ways, and then the price is back down to $100-something per share. Tell me that's not going to drive up the price in the macro. People want to have like a piece of something, and they can't afford to have a piece of something if it's like several months worth of rent. But instead, it was more feasible to buy it at, it was like $500 like a month ago, whatever. But now it's $700, and I think they're gonna have to do a split again. So circling back to this whole entire premise, it's that why not get something in a really thriving economy, whatever, like Singapore, where it's currently going for 74 cents, because we can't do stock splits of the United States at this point, right? It's $20. Some people, for this type of venture can't afford it, or just too conservative like myself and don't want to at this point put in $20. So I think it's better to just go for these cheaper things. I just wanted to point that out. Also, final thing, I'm going to end this on a really important note. For now, do not buy it in like one bulk setting. I'm sorry, you'll have to put in a little bit more work. This is what I mean. You're going to have to buy it. Let's just use this field of land right here. You don't want to buy it all like too much of these. You could do up to 700 of these tiles at once. I might chill and do like maybe 10 at a time, or I mean, fine, you could do if you want like 50 at a time, but if you really want to assure your investment, maybe 10 at a time. And here's why. Because what if this is worth $20 a tile? Well, you do the math. 20 times 10. Whoa, what is this? A calculator. 20. I could tell you right now, though, it's $200, right, for 10 tiles. But you got it at 20 times 70 cents, so it's like $14. But what if you bought like 700 of these freaking tiles in one shot, and it was at, what is it, points? It's at 0.75. So that's $525. That's not too crazy of an investment. I think a lot of people do it. I basically did do that. I think I did that in, I don't know, Ireland. I bought like in one shot freaking the most I could, and that was dumb for now. They might change it later, and here's why it's dumb. Because if 700 of these tiles becomes worth $20 a tile, I mean, that's awesome. It's $14,000, but nobody's gonna pay close to retail value. You see what I'm saying? I'll have to discount it minimum at 50%. But if it was like 10 at a time, even if it's $20, a tile in the future, and I have 10 of them at, 200, and my computer shut down on me, but thank God for autosave. Okay. So yeah, if you did this for instead 10 to 20% off, then that's not going to be too far-fetched for somebody, if they were to go buy the tiles on their own at that point for $20 a tile. They're like, well, it's just a lot of like 10 of them. I get like a 20% off deal. Sure, I'll do that for $160. That's going to be more reasonable. So my hope, and I'm sure there's over a 50% chance this will be true, in the future they'll allow us to separate our lot. So if we bought 700, we could sell 700 at once. We could sell one. That would be the dream for sure. But in the meantime, that's my advice, so you don't make the same mistakes as I did. And that is pretty much the conclusion on this latest update. I hope it was helpful. The blah, blah, blah. Like it, and subscribe if you want. Take my code. Shout out to the little trolls or whatever you are. I don't even know what to call you. You're just disgusting. You're worse than a troll. It's people that put out their referral code in my comment section. It's like, yo, just make a video like I did. Give some education back. It's called an exchange of value instead of just trying to... they just disgust me. So, yeah, shout outs to them. I'll keep marking you as spam. Everybody else, though, love you guys. It's been a really great, small community of friends that is a part of what I'm doing now. So it's really nice meeting all of you. Hope to meet plenty more of you guys, and I hope everybody has a happy new year. Take care.